Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, our partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And here is Brian Hunter trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Hunter.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Now a jump throw. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Brian Hunter with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now the third baseman looking for his first big league hit right here. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Hunter aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Clark, in his fifth season, hitting third in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Man at first, one away. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
That is cool.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Number 4 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. Down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. To the right side, and that's just foul. Base knock right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, safe.
He's on there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now the rookie second baseman. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-1.
The pitch.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
The 0-2. And that one is inside. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, Durham. They get the force, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Brian Moeller. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Ray Durham stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. Thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So up next for Chicago, Mike Caruso. And there's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air, left field. He's got it. And there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty.
Oh, that's in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And another ball tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Misses, and it's 3-2. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely. One out, runner at second. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a little bit low. Man at second. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And there's 2 away.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Now here is Robin Ventura. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. In there at the knees. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second on the south side. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Cruz.
Number 8.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Ventura. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Luis.
Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, Oliver.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie catcher, Joe Oliver. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch, not close, up high. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Joe Oliver with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Next is the designated hitter, Gabe Alvarez. Outside corner, there's a strike. Oliver on at second with 2 down. Two outs. And that one missing low. And he deals. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Brian Hunter in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. Towards first, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate, and that rolls into the corner. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 2-1, and he's got a double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Brian Hunter. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Number 19 waiting to hit for Detroit. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. They limit the damage here. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, number 30.
The right fielder, number 30.
Moeller back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
So up next, Mike Cameron. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. White Sox down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Will Cordero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed. Popped up. Should have this one. And that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. And now number 19.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number 17, Tony. Look.
So digging in, Tony Clark. Flied to right his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Number 4 in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Late swing, foul to the left. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line, and it drops in. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball one. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
This one in the air. Cordero has this one sized up. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. On a strike, the pitch, and a foul ball. In the air, center field. Cameron snags it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third, and now the catcher comes up to him. Number 15. The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Number 5, second baseman, Ray Durham.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now it's going to be Ray Durham. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And next to hit for the Sox, Mike Caruso. Fly to left his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Mike Caruso with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now the left fielder doubled in his first AB. And that's in for a strike. The Tigers up by 2 here in the last half of the third. Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the White Sox 1. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Luis Gonzalez.
As the lefty gets to work. Line drive. Fair ball. Luis Gonzalez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at first, Joe Oliver up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 46 appears to be getting loose. The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down looking. So Singy's given up his fair share of hits in his debut, but he's done a good job of limiting the damage. What are you seeing?
I'm sure the game is moving a little quicker than normal today for the rookie, and that's totally fine. I think you bring up a great point, though, Boog. He's shown he can really battle out there, work his way out of some jams, so I think this debut should be a confidence builder for him.
And now here is Gabe Alvarez.
0-1.
The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Durham. 1 at second.
Out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Tigers 3 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side, bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Frank Thomas. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Next to hit, Robin Ventura. Just missed. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Clark takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Number 30.
Now it's the right fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. And a strike. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. On the ground to the left, Cruz. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Brian Hunter. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 33 out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on here, number 46. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's the third baseman, 1 for 2. There's the strike.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Cordero makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Left field. In and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, left field. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mike Cameron. Moeller back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Cordero, the next to hit, takes outside. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 1 down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 15.
And here's the catcher. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Right through there for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Tigers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. This one popped up in position. He's got it. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and they trail it 4-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, number 9. The right-hander back to work. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-0.
Right-hander kick steals. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Three-1 is on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
So a man aboard. Cruz up now for the Tigers. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Righty delivers. That's down and in. A slider missed. Cruz checks a swing. Now an appeal to first. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Luis Gonzalez up now for the Tigers. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a foul ball. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Job Oliver up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 1 out. High fly ball out to center field. Cameron moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Gabe Alvarez, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. A 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. Brian Hunter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's down.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Ray Durham. And a pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Right side, drifts towards it, nabs it, 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't
Now
quite
batting.
barrel it up enough to
The
really drive it.
shortstop,
Mike Caruso digs in now. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now
That was a good hard
Number 8.
fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one hammered back there. And out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Frank Thomas. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2.
ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering is in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 47. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 3.
Third baseman, number 19.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Ventura. To first.
Oh.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Clark.
And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
On the ground right side, and that one handled over to first and 2 away to start the 7th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Number 4 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Chad Bradford appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 29 also getting ready. That one the other way, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers fail to make any noise, and it remains 5-2. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Robin Ventura. Moeller back to work. There's the strike. Here comes a pitch. Now one missed. And misses inside. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball 4.
Leading up.
And now the right fielder.
The right fielder.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 0-1. And a good eye there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 24, Mike Cameron.
So up next, Mike Cameron, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. To third, might be 2. Fired to second. Relay to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Will Cordero steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the seventh. Chopper right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So one left for the White Sox. They trail at 5-2. Here on the south side, we go to the eighth, and here is number 9. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, out towards left center, has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 8.
Cruz up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Popped up left side. Caruso gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Up the middle, Caruso. They take the force out, and that is the inning. One left for Detroit. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Matt Anderson. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Now it's the White Sox catcher.
15.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Ray Durham.
So the lineup flips over. Ray Durham getting ready to hit.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. And foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two and 2. That one ripped. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And up next for Chicago, Mike Caruso. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the left fielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. High fly ball down the left field line. Gonzalez going back, and that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 45. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 down. Frank Thomas will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Robin Ventura now at the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a ground ball to first. Clark steps on the bag. What a play. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Bradford, on for his Major League debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Cordero takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Hunter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's going to be Brian Hunter. Just missed. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Carlos Castillo, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, no strike.
There's a strike, and it's 3-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one the other way, and that's just foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And that chance handled. Tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Todd Jones. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
One-run game, bottom 9. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And the batter now, Mike Cameron. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Will Cordero steps to the plate for the White Sox. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. pitch. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
They're down to their final strike. Jones is just one strike away. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And it's just foul. That was close. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
On the ground to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Hammered. Could be extra bases. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, now it's the White Sox catcher. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So the tying run at second. White Sox down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it. The Tigers collect their first win of the season. Moeller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.